Hi, Mike here. In this video, I'll show you how to send the agent consent form and application review consent to your clients quickly and easily. Whether it's through automated tags or a simple button click, I'll guide you step by step. Let's get started. There are two ways to send these consent forms. The first method is by adding tags. Use the send agent consent or send application review consent tag if all the client data is already filled. Once the tag is added, the automation sends the document via email and SMS to the client. For example, when you add the Send Agent Consent tag, the automation triggers and sends the client an email and SMS with the document link. Here's the email that was sent out. When the client clicks View Document, they see the form with pre-filled agent, company, and client details. The client reviews, signs, and submits the form. The second way to send the form is by clicking the Agent Consent button. All the client's information is pre-filled in the form. Click Submit, and the automation sends the document via email and SMS. The system also moves the client's record to the next pipeline stage. Let's take a look at the pipeline. Once the form is signed and submitted, the client's record automatically moves to the next stage. The same process applies to the application review consent form. To edit the agent consent form, go to the Forms section and find the form in the first folder. You can add or update fields here. To edit email templates, navigate to the Marketing and then Email Templates section. Here is the Documents and Email template. You can edit this template if you want to add content or change the email template. If you need to update the document itself, go to Payments, then Documents and Contracts, and then Templates. Open the Agent Consent template to make changes. This is the Agent Consent template. You can click on the template if you want to change the wording or add additional data or content. You can make your changes here. This includes both the email template and the document template. Once you've made your updates, simply click the Save button, and this is how you can edit the agent consent document. Now, let's move on to what happens after someone submits this document. Here is an example of an agent consent document that I received. When the client draws their signature and clicks Accept and Sign, they then need to hit the Finish button. Once they click Finish, they will see a confirmation message. Thank you for signing the document. We have sent an email with a signed copy for you. When someone submits this document, the internal team, the agent, and the client will receive an email containing a copy of the document. This email includes all the details, the signature date, and other relevant information. Let me show you the email copy I received along with the document. Here is the email template for the signed agent consent form. You can see I received a PDF copy of the document. The document contains all the details, including the signing date, the signature, and the certificate with the signature and other data. And once the document is submitted, the system automatically sends the email template with the document copy. When I go back to the Opportunities tab into the Agent Consent and Application Review sections, you can see that the signed document automatically moves to the Agent Consent Signed Pipeline stage. Similarly, it will automatically move into the Digital Journey Pipeline under the Agent Consent Submitted stage. After the document is signed, the system ensures it progresses to the correct stage. This process works the same way for the application review consent. If you want to send an application review consent, there are two methods. Add the tag if all the client data is pre-filled. If data is missing or needs to be completed, click the Review Consent button. When you click the button, a pop-up form appears. You'll need to add the plan information. Most other details are automatically filled in. For example, you'll enter the carrier name, plan name, and effective premium, and then click the Submit button. Once submitted, the client will automatically receive an email with the application review consent, and their record will move to the next pipeline stage. The client will also receive an SMS with the document link. You can view this in the Conversations tab. Here is the email the client receives. Let me show you the template. When I click on View Document, I can see the application review consent form with all the information. This includes the client's address and other details. The document adapts based on the client's information. For example, if it involves multiple dependents, the system sends separate documents for each dependent. Here's an example of an application review consent form containing all the relevant details. When I hit Submit, draw my signature, and click Finish, I automatically receive an email copy of the signed document. Let me show you the signed copy I received. As you can see, it includes all the details, including the signature and the signing date. All these automations work seamlessly. Additionally, the system stores the document URLs in the feeds and notes sections of the contact record. Here's an example. You can see the agent consent URL before and after signing. The same applies to the application review consent. These links are stored in the custom fields and notes for easy access. Now let me explain the automations related to these consent documents. In the Digital Journey folder, there is a section for automations related to agent consent and application consent documents. There are 6 main automations. Let me explain them. When a form is submitted or a tag is added to send agent consent, the system automatically sends the document via email. For reminders, the system waits for 1 day after the initial email and SMS are sent. If the client hasn't responded, it sends a reminder asking them to submit the document. Reminders continue for up to 3 days. If the client submits the document, they are automatically removed from the reminder workflow. The same process applies to the application review consent. When the tag is added or the form is submitted, the system sends an email and SMS with the document link. If the client doesn't submit the form, reminders are sent for 3 days until they respond. In this way, the system ensures that custom fields and notes are updated with document links. And that's how you send and manage agent consent and application review consent forms. It's simple, efficient, and keeps everything organized. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching.